What's happening, everybody? Eric here, back at you with a brand new video. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top 5 favorite bulking foods. Now, if you're curious why I'm doing this, well, I am bulking myself currently and trying to put on a little bit of that muscle mass, if you know what I'm saying. But I also want to share this because if anybody's having a difficult time with bulking themselves, I know it can be a difficult process at times, choosing foods and whatnot. So I figured I'd share what works for me. So with that being said, let's get started with food number 1. Oh yeah, we're starting off strong in this one. First one up is peanut butter. Now, it's no secret that I love peanut butter. If you guys have seen any of my food videos, I will get it involved with whatever I'm eating as often as I can because, well, it's delicious. But if I'm cutting or eating in a calorie deficit, I'll typically stick to powdered peanut butter because not only does it cut the calories in like 2/3, but it also at least gives me that peanut butter taste. If I'm bulking like I am currently though, you know I'm indulging in the real deal. But yeah, as far as recipes go, there's lots of things you can put peanut butter in. You can add it to smoothies, you can make peanut butter cookies, peanut butter brownies. You can take a spoon, just dive spoon first, I guess, right into the jar and just eat it like a savage like I do from time to time. Yeah, I definitely do that. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to show you guys the recipe that I typically stick to, which is tried, true, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it, y'all. That's right, the good old-fashioned PB&J. Now, I realize I probably don't need to put a recipe on the screen for a PB&J because I'm pretty sure at this point everybody watching this video has made at least 1 to 200,000 of these sandwiches in their lifetime. But I want to put it up anyways just so you guys can see what I specifically use for mine. So here I have 2 slices of 100% whole grain, whole wheat bread. I usually use Dempster's for the brand. That's what I use for this time, but really you can use whatever bread you like. I just like to get as many grains in as possible when I'm having these. And on the inside, just to show you guys really quick, 1 tablespoon of light Kraft peanut butter. I'll use smooth or light, typically under the Kraft brand. I find it just tastes really good, in my opinion. And the only reason I use light or smooth instead of regular is it's actually 10 calories less per tablespoon. And those tablespoons can add up. Trust me, I do have more than 1 a day at this point. And then I used 1 tablespoon of no sugar added Smucker's jam. This is raspberry, but I'll also use strawberry or blueberry. I'm pretty good with all the berry flavors, so yeah, that's what's on the inside of this one. So yeah, let's continue on with food number 2. Oats, yeah. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, hey. So, as you guys saw, food number 2 is oats. Now, the nice thing about oats is you can actually ground oats into oat flour and make practically anything you want with them. There's oat scones, oat muffins, oatmeal cookies, oat pancakes, so many options. But in my personal opinion, I like to go the traditional route. So without further ado, let me show you my go-to oat recipe. Behold the delicious and nutritious banana blueberry Oatmeal. Now, if you've never heard the word Oatmeal before, that's because the main ingredient in this dish, besides oats of course, is protein powder. Now I'm going to put the recipe on the screen for you guys so you can see how I made it, but just to give you guys a quick breakdown, I used 1 cup of steel cut oats. Now you can use any oats you'd like, I just had steel cut lying around, and personally I like the texture of them, so that's what I used. Then I added 1 scoop of vanilla whey protein powder. Again, you can use any flavor you like. Personally for me, I feel like vanilla doesn't take away from the dish, it just kind of adds to it. Something like chocolate might be a little bit overpowering for some, especially for me, but again, you're eating it, so it's whatever your taste buds enjoy. Then I added 1 whole banana, a half cup of blueberries, and a few tablespoons of no sugar added Edie Smith syrup, just to give it that little bit of extra taste. But yes, this is what she looks like, and to be completely honest with you, absolutely one of my favorite dishes of all time. So I'm gonna take this down quick, and let's move on to food number 3. Ooh, delicious pasta. So I have a question for you guys. How come the pasta had trouble getting into their house? Because they had no key. Get it? No key pasta. Anyways, as you guys saw, food number 3 is pasta. Now, when it comes to pasta, there's tons of different options you can have recipe-wise. You can either have it cold, put it in a pasta salad, or cook it more traditionally in the many, many different forms it comes in. But that being said, before we dive into what recipe we're having, I'm having a seat on my couch here, and I want to share some information with you guys. So for anyone out there watching this that's more curious just how to bulk, there's basically 2 methods to go about it. There's a dirty bulk, and there's a clean bulk. So with dirty bulking, essentially you're just gonna eat whenever you want, as much as you want, and you're not really gonna track anything other than at least your protein goals if you're trying to put on muscle, and knowing you're eating enough to be going in a caloric surplus, which is eating above what your body typically needs per day. Now, when I'm explaining this, I know you're saying to yourselves, Eric, this sounds great. I should just do this, right? Well, absolutely you can. And you will see muscle growth as long as you're hitting your protein goals and taking in more calories than you need and be eating in a surplus. But the only problem is you're likely gonna put on quite a bit, if not at least a decent amount of body fat. The other option for you is a clean bulk. A clean bulk is where you're a little bit more strict and you're tracking everything that you're putting in your body, making sure you're hitting all your macronutrients, and only eating a slight caloric surplus as opposed to just eating however much you want, whenever you want, like a dirty bulk. The whole purpose of a clean bulk is so that you make sure you minimize the amount of body fat you're putting on when you're eating in a caloric surplus, which is more calories being put into your body than what your body needs to be at to maintain its current body weight. Now, I know, it's a lot of science, a lot of numbers, right? Yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna break it down for you. When it comes to maintenance calories, if you're curious what that is, I want you to Google TDEE calculator. That's your total daily energy expenditure calculator. That's gonna calculate your age, your weight, your height, your gender, then put in how active you are and give you a guesstimation about how much calories you should be eating in a day. From there, you can basically take that magic number, which is your maintenance calories, and decide if you want to lose weight, put on weight, and it'll give you a good guesstimation of where you should be eating in terms of calories per day based on your goals. But yeah, I just wanted to share that nice little tidbit of information for you guys if you were curious at all, wanted some help. But without further ado, oh yes, penne with ground turkey and tomato sauce. Now I'm going to put the recipe on the screen for you guys, even though I did just say the ingredients a few seconds ago. But I do want to mention, this is one of my favorite dishes, especially when it comes to dinner or a late night meal, because I am somebody who likes to have their calories later in the day. I just find myself more hungry as the day goes on than I am at the beginning of the day. So this is a great option for you to get those calories in before the day ends. Now, to dive into the actual meal itself here, I used 1 cup of penne pasta. Now, you can use whatever pasta you'd like if you don't really prefer penne. I personally like it myself. I feel like spaghetti or some of the other noodles that are a little bit longer, don't go there, can require a bit of work to, kind of cut in half while you're eating it. And I just would rather go spoonful to spoonful or forkful to forkful, depending on whatever utensil I'm feeling like using that day. On top of that, though, I used 1 cup of ground turkey and 1 cup of tomato sauce. Then, just to spice things up a little bit, I'll toss in some Italian seasoning and some salt and pepper to taste. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This looks absolutely incredible and smells even better. So I'm going to go take this down real quick, and I'll see you shortly with the next item up on the menu. Well, should be a very little surprise to you guys, but food number 4 is donuts. Ugh. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. You guys know I love these. I'll sneak them in on a cut. I'll just put a little bit more activity in if I need to, because it is well worth it. But when I'm bulking and I can afford the extra couple hundred calories, life is good, let me tell you. Now, while there's really no real recipes for donuts specifically or traditionally, I mean, sure, you can have donut burgers, get a little creative, a little bit of sweet, a little savory in the mix there. Delicious. But let me give you a great tip when it comes to donuts and training. When I'm bulking and I'm obviously lifting quite heavy weight and going to the gym frequently, which is kind of the whole point of bulking, I mean, more or less, put on muscle, This is one of my absolute favorite go-to pre-workout fuels. I'll have a donut and a protein shake before I go hit the gym. A little bit of fat, a little bit of sugar. Absolutely amazing. But I'm gonna finish this off real quick. Let's move on to the next food, shall we? Yummy, yummy, soon to be in my tummy. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys for a second. As you guys saw, food number 5 of the video is salmon. Now, growing up, I never really had salmon very often as a kid. Along with a lot of other fish types, it was just never something that was around very often, so I never really acquired a taste for it, I guess. But over the past few years, I've really come to enjoy it as I started having it more and more frequently. That being said, I know salmon can have a bit more of a bold taste to it, if you know what I'm saying. So on the screen, I'm gonna put a few other options of healthy fishes that you can have that are a little bit more smoother in taste, just to give you guys an option. That being said though, this recipe I'm about to show you guys is absolutely delicious, and I highly recommend trying it. Without further ado though, let's see what we got, shall we? Oh yeah, we're going out with a bang here, you guys. This is brown sugar salmon. Now I'm gonna put the recipe on the screen for you guys. I'm gonna be completely honest though, even though it's not complicated to make this by any means, this one definitely has a little bit of work that goes into it in comparison to the others. So you're gonna start with 1 to 2 salmon fillets. As you can see here, I have 2. Then you're gonna preheat your oven to 425 and cook the salmon for 10 minutes. Then in a separate pan, you're gonna add 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 4 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of vinegar, and some salt and pepper to taste. Then really, there's only one thing left to do. Enjoy it. So why don't you guys join me on the couch while I go ahead and do that. Oh hey, thanks for stopping by. Now, just because I love you guys, I saved the final bite for all you folks. Cheers. Seriously, you guys, this is so good. One of the best recipes I've probably ever had. Honestly, definitely give it a try. Anyways, that is gonna be a wrap for this video. So hopefully everything I shared with you guys helps you out, whether it's the food, the TDE calculator, clean versus dirty bulk. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below. I definitely check the comments all the time, and I'm happy to answer any questions if it's something I know and be able to share it with you guys, and hopefully it helps. But anyways, like I said, that's a wrap for this video. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate it. Please just remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Toss this video a good old-fashioned thumbs up if you liked it. And be sure to hit that channel bell for notifications so that you never miss a new video of mine. And we'll see you in the next video.